Great. Oh, there we are. Great. Perfect. Yeah, so this is the first round of votes in this very ancient and sacred tradition. And first they started the day with a mass. Then the cardinals, all 133 of them, took an oath of secrecy, and they were sealed off from the outside world. And we've been waiting hours and hours for this. One of the reasons we've been told by some papal experts that it could have taken so long today is that one of the reasons that it had taken so long is that these cardinals, at least 80 of them, were chosen by Pope Francis, and they're relatively new. They're not familiar with these processes, and they don't know each other. So they've been trying to get to know each other over the last couple of weeks. But it's a process.
And Sharon, this is not unexpected that we did not get a new pope today. Typically, what we were thinking was going to be around more along the lines of 2 to 3 days until we saw the white smoke, right?
Yeah, that's right. And let me just tell our viewers what happened this morning. So the cardinals got together. First, they had a mass, and then they processed into the Sistine Chapel, very moving rituals that date back centuries, as you know. And then they had a meditation, and then everyone was asked to leave the Sistine Chapel except the 133 cardinals from 71 different countries around the world. And that's when the actual discussion and voting began in earnest. And we are expecting tomorrow morning for them to vote twice more times, and then they take a siesta, a break. They are in Italy after all. And then in the early evening, they vote twice more again. So each time we'll be waiting eagerly and of course, it's 6 hours ahead there to see if it's white smoke or dark smoke. And they vote, Steve, for 3 days.
Right.
And if they haven't picked a new pontiff by then, they take a break. So we're expecting, if for some reason they do not have a pope selected by Friday, it's likely they will take Saturday off, and they don't vote on Sunday, of course, because it's a holy day. So
yeah, such a fascinating ritual to watch unwind. You can see there are big crowds in the Vatican, as you mentioned, 9 o'clock their time in the evening. So a long first day. They get back at it tomorrow. Lots of expectations. The thing that's so fascinating, despite the age we live in with all this information access we have, we really don't know what takes place inside the conclave itself. That's what I think makes this so compelling to so many people.
It sure is, and I'll give you a little insight. I've been following, of course, Cardinal Dolan has been posting a few messages from the Archdiocese of New York, as he is one of those voting, as is Cardinal Tobin from the Archdiocese of Newark. And the one thing he said to the New York Times this morning was, well, I usually take a book in with me. And because, of course, if you've been to the Sistine Chapel, you know that Michelangelo's frescoes of the Judgment Day are right above the heads of the 33 cardinals. He said he brings a book with him, so he brought the biography of Michelangelo.
Fascinating stuff, Sharon.